The rotation is over towards Library in just a second here for JT, and what a shot from JT. Automatic could do nothing about that. Now Floppy inside of the site sets up distraction from Holzerk, but it's only one on the initial A defense. Elise will finally strike from middle. Up short side now as Walco with 9 seconds left needs to get this kill and onto the site. He must go. JT prevents that from happening. And Complexity will start off the affair with a first. And a Mac 10 for Walco.
Nope.
Nope, you lost it, Jason.
Oh, my lord. Well, look, Elysian...
They haven't lost it, though.
They've lost their life. Floppy, no boy from Pit with an SMG. If he could have gotten a second one, that would have been magnificent. This is still, I was going to say still recoverable because of the HP, but no one's actually close by. JT and Grim are coming in this way too late, and I think they're going to want to back off.
They're Yeah, well, that's going to be the feeling the Complexity have as well, right? You've just won the pistol. You lose the force buy.
You and your soundboard.
Yeah, I was hoping for the badumch, but I can't remember the color for that one.
It's a new board for you. It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll get used to it. Don't start pressing buttons now. We don't need to spam the world. Well, there goes Automatic. That's a bit awkward. Close up 5-7. Holzerk, again, just a USP though. Like, you can cause a distraction. Your presence can be noted. Can you get a kill? Actually, almost. George down to 8 HP. That would have been something nice to find, but with Junior on the other side of the smoke, it should be all good.
Now there's the plant. Walker locking it in. Now Junior Boiler gets cleared out by Grim. Ooh, that's not a nice kill to get if you're EG. Grim has opened up a chance here because George is so low. And Grim is going to clear out the pit with the molly, forcing them into the MP9. That's another kill that'll go in the favor of Complexity. This retake is looking good. Hext in the pit needs to deliver. He's the player with the AK. And Hext is doing exactly that. They run right into him, into the blender. Holzerk under a lot of pressure, a lot of scrutiny as the flashes come in. They rain on through and they dive into Grim. Holzerk's up, couldn't reposition for the second kill. Will have to settle for one. Now Grim, oh, it's long, it's labored, but it's a kill in the end. And the bomb doesn't go down. A 4 versus 2, Complexity in a good position here. Automatic trying to fake the plant, realizing it's not a comfortable post plant at this point at a 2v4. They have to get some kills. And Automatic runs the risk, doesn't make it work, and Grim and Elige will close the round. Holzerk drifting back over to the B-bomb site.
There's going to be another smoke at some point, though, if they actually pull the trigger, which, I mean, no one from Evil Geniuses is considering anything.
Oh, Holzerk's going to dry peek. He's going to dry peek into this fight, and he's going to win it as well. He's got utility left. He could slow this down at B, or he could rotate back to A. And that is the call from Holzerk. Now he's getting called back because they're staying committed. The execute comes in towards this B-bomb site, and Elige is desperately calling for help. Holzerk, get back over here. Elige is burning at the back of the site. Gets one before falling to George, who no longer snorts. And now the bomb plant locked in for Junior. Now a 2v2. But Holzerk doesn't want to commit to this yet. He has got a teammate a long way off in Floppy coming back through CT spawn. And they have time and they have utility for this retake.
They have a Molotov. Unfortunately for EG, the op isn't in an ideal position. It's actually the planter. So Junior's just kind of stuck here.
He's looking at banana. They slip up through CT. Oh, George can no longer watch it. He's tucked in at second oranges, so Junior has to take a different position to pull, then go for the CT peek, and peeks perfectly with George to close on 5 for EG.
Yeah, dang. Nice round from EG. Good 2v2 clutch as well, positioned perfectly at the end of the day.
Hey guys, Hot Pizza just added new CS2 squad category with some really interesting cases. Also, they've added a new game mode that you can try with your friends or versus other players. Here, as an example, in this case flip mode, I challenged this guy for his 5 cases worth of $70 and managed to win the coin battle, which means I get all the cases, and after all the skins were revealed, I got $120 worth of skins. Withdrawing any skins you unboxed is super easy. Just go to your inventory, select any skin you want, and click send, and in less than a minute, you will get your skin. So guys, if you want to play on Hot Pizza, they have many convenient deposit methods like credit cards, skins, crypto, and many other. As well as, don't forget to use my code VLADAPART for free 50 cents as a bonus. Link to the website will be in description below.
And it might be the perfect call here because there's only one player defending for Complexity.
They need to hit this window, though. I mean, they've found this timing. They can't possibly know it's this clear, but they have no smoke. Only one flashbang. So if Grim gets back in time to hold the angle, which he will, it could be dangerous, and JT can't live long enough.
And Grim can't get back over. They're kind of forced to go through that window because of the limited time, and it works out for Evil Geniuses. Great call for Automatic to tell the team to come back. We've got banana control. Why don't we pounce on this B-bomb site instead? Holzerk gets a shot on Junior. That's a wild peak coming out.
Not necessary. That's now made this doable. Into a 2-on-2 we go.
Oh my goodness, it absolutely is doable. Complexity lack the utility to make this comfortable, to smoke the bomb or even focus out that banana player, but it is going to be George towards darkness. Comfortable position for the rifle when facing against the sniper. Floppy will trade, but automatic in banana is the winning piece of this round.
Yeah, that's really close, but Junior gave him the, especially with automatic at 1 HP. Well, like with their utility and like with the manpower, the only thing they're going to be interested in doing is executing onto this B bomb site, and here it comes.
The execute in. Grim, oh my goodness, wins the fight against the rifle of automatic. And now Hex lurks through CT spawn. This is an absolute disaster. 15 seconds into the round. And it is Elige and Grim to close on 5-7s. Oh, EG, that one stings a lot. A lot of utility, though, for Complexity.
Yeah, the smoke off for Banana. JT can Molotov one of the boxes. If he mollies new boxes, it's going to force Hex out into the open. So this could get sketchy. There's a flashbang for automatic to peek towards CT. Sees nothing. They were both grouped up on the left side.
Oh, good kill from Floppy. That's automatic gone. George comes in and reply from the post plan. And Hex, he wins that duel, and that's going to be enough to scare Holzerk away. Not enough time to win this round anymore for Complexity, and Holzerk has to save the AWP. So EG, once again, with a late round burst from that B-bomb side paying off, but then overextends. And now the retake of Bananas coming through. Flash in from JT. Grim.
Well, you've also seen 3 people over at the B-bomb site, so I imagine EG keeps their foot on the gas to get at least up middle, right? Like, you want to beat the rotation back from Holzerk, which they're not going to be able to do for the bomb site itself, but certainly for any kind of aggression in middle. Shots from Floppy, they should know his position, 1 for 1, and Holzerk arrives behind the Molotov. He's going to go for more, and the flick misses its chance. He's taken down by Hex.
Now Hex has a 1v4 total. He didn't take that fight against Elige. He's let the rotation come in from Speedway, and now Hex, even if he manages to get the kill on Elige, putting the bomb down would be very difficult considering how close the rotated players are. And they'll come in from the archway, they'll take that pick, and Complexity find another.
Yeah, it is, and that's when it was uploaded to YouTube. It was made far before that.
Yeah, the channel is Onage is the best.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
It's a classic.
Here we go. The sword of Floppyson. He only gets 1 and 2, actually. That's not bad. Elige will follow up. And the pistols are not getting much done here for EG. It's about every 7 to 6. That was made in Windows Movie Maker, I'm telling you.
We'll whack it on the TV after this map. I'll show you some history.
Oh, Junior, maybe he's got a clutch, but this one will not go down in history. Holzerk peeks out in the balcony. He is into the fight, into the fray. Once more, he attacks. Down mid, Holzerk's there with him. Grim with a nade kill. But suddenly, just like that, 3 from EG back, and they're in the better position after all those early fights.
That's a classic mid-push thing to have happen, where like you get some initial success on the push, and then just a second later, when you're at your highest moment, when you're most excited that it's worked, just the kills flood in for the other team. JT's going to have to battle just to cross this towards middle, and he won't make it. Walco's found it. A good half from EG. They made it competitive. It's 8-7.
We'll see how this one fares. So automatic as he takes up position at the half-wall. Joel Beretta is unleashed by the flash. It's actually Walco take that first kill of this pistol. Able to double up, but eventually Complexity will break through him. But look at that for a nade. So much damage done on 3 of them. He smoked out at CT, but I think George will be happy about that 1 kill that'll keep them in the player position advantage.
Yeah. Ooh, take that back. You take that back right now.
I've got it back, right back.
Elige finds one through the smoke. That's a shot and a half. George has got to be pissed.
Very pissed indeed. Now Junior looking to try and make up for that. They don't have a kit, so got to move quite swiftly. And Elige is down to 8 HP, but there's no utility to force him out of position, so we can just allow Floppy to play instead of him. Now Elige's got the information as to where Junior's coming from, and Complexity tie it up.
What a shot from Elige through the smoke. That's a dirty way to win a round. Yeah, he's got a smile on his face. He knows what he's done.
Or empty calories for EG. They got to find a way back in. Well, I suppose that kind of goes hand in hand sometimes. Here we go. Here's a creep for Holzer. Sprinting up Banana. And it's not worked out. We've seen a couple of creeks picked up today, and none of them have worked. Walco on the double. Automatic closes Banana off, and Complexity are shown the door.
That was a really, like, wild, just aggressive...
It was empty calories, Jason.
Yeah, they literally just rushed, and you're kind of relying on Holzerk's blind spray to get you an opening kill. Certainly shouldn't be used. Boom.
All right, damage is key. And Floppy's got 2. Oh my god, a third kill coming in for Complexity. JT opens it up.
No way.
And that round was done. It was an open and shut case, and now it's a 1v1 for JT, but does he read Junior in the sight? Oh, it doesn't look like he's going to. Junior's got the absolute advantage now, hiding at the back of the new box, but that came down to a 1v1, Jason. Wonder how Leash's AK looks in CS2. He's had that one for a very long time. Wonder if the sticker scrape still looks the same.
Has he put skins back in?
No, he's still got the default AK with a little...
Okay, I was going to say.
Scrape.
Sure. Oh,
right,
bang. Junior's got the first one. George the second. Junior adds on top of it. That flick is accurate. And once again, B-bomb site is closed. So Complexity this time with no money. They don't go to deplete the economy. They just back off to preserve their own. And the question becomes, that's all taking place over at the B-bomb site. So, like, EG can't exactly go scavenge weapons. So Complexity might have to consider overtaking this A-bomb site once or twice before returning to B.
Not seeing anybody just yet. 20 seconds, though, and it really does feel like it's going to be impossible to get past this AWP. Junior can now just hide, throw the smoke down, buy some time, allow them to run into the MP9, and whoa. Hex doesn't get one. Automatic certainly will. They're looking for a bomb plant. What a shot from Floppy. That allows the bomb plant. That allows the reposition. And there's just enough time now for Complexity to play this post plant.
It's all on Walco. It's all on that flank. Junior throwing utility, trying to get them to turn away from this position on the flank. And JT's got to be aggressive now. Nate gives him an escape route, swings, and Walco's got it.
Oh, they made it real close. That nade from JT in the fight to take out Junior from the pit. They've got to know they've lost short and long side of A. They've got to hope that the rifle at the pit is strong enough from Hex to stop this attack in. Grim goes down. There's the rest of this Complexity assault. I want to slip past Hex's rifle and get into the site. And what a shot from Holzerk. Automatic good angle at the back of the site, but Holzerk lands another blinder right through the tight angle inside of the site. And now that bomb can go down for Complexity. The retake is on for EG, and Holzerk's not had enough yet. He wants another deagle kill, and he's got it. 2v2.
I can't believe Holzerk's gotten away with that. 2 incredible shots to open this up, but that third one on a player shifting away. So Junior's going to swap out, pick up a kit as well. They're going to try and wrap around. They do have 2 defuse kits available, so there's time for this, but it's going to start getting a little bit sketchy. 1 player in the pit, 1 player in the site to deal with.
Time for Floppy through the smoke. Some damage done. Floppy has to close it on his own now. George on the defuse. Floppy needs to get to it. Tech9 around the corner. Down to the final second. And George has got the defuse. Evil Geniuses will grab a 12th round just by the skin of their teeth.
No, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Again, like another round, you're doing good damage. Obviously, it sucks when the gift that Holzerk's given you with 2 incredible 1Ds on entries into the bomb site has gone to waste. Here we're going to see the first one. Oh, through the body of his teammate. This one at the second one, small targets to hit, and even grabbing this one right here before anyone from EG can react. But 4 kills, a bomb plant, and a half buy. Money is low, so this 2-round gap disappears very quickly if Complexity can just win one of these.
So Evil Geniuses know there's no other option. It is going to be this absolute battle on this B bomb side. Not a single player over towards A. Everybody else is over here at this B side of the map. And George at second orange is about to be cleared out. It's Hex in the rotate that gets the kill on JT. Time ticking, but the site's been cleared out, and Complexity will start to plant the bomb. Now it looks unrealistic to even go for it, so you're going to save.
A really nice idea from EG. I mean, a great read to keep 3 people here as long as humanly possible, and even shifting the 4th player over really, really fast on a bit of a jump to screw with the timing.
He's just biding his time in the library for now, but he is being absolutely shrunk where he can hide. No longer exists. 11 rounds for Complexity. Floppy asking, do you want to take the op? No, I'm going to throw that back down on the ground. So, and now it might look a little wrong for EG because they still got a lot of FAMAS in play.
Yeah, they do, but they've done that to get some utility, so not the worst thing in the world. You have 1,700 on Hex, you have 2,700 on automatic due to those saved weapons, so that's a positive that you can have moving forward, especially down the stretch in this map. You don't want to get depleted the way you just were just now, so having some of those extra cash reserves. Nice Molotov. They're going to have to fight inside the flames. Quick kill from Holzerk. Oh, but automatic. 2 Molotov kills and a FAMAS frag to boot. More kills than you can shake a stick at.
Now Floppy shaking his stick around. It is going to be a kill for Walco, or onto Walco. Rather, Floppy locks in that bomb plant on default. Will he get away from the short peek in time? He will. Saves his ass without realizing it. But automatic is going around the corner. Floppy gets wallbanged through the box, and Evil Geniuses tie it up.
Yeah, that's a really, really good round. Quad kill. All right, automatic. All right, Timmy, up on the boost.
Oh,
So
off
blind.
the boost.
you're
Oh,
both
everyone's
blind.
so blind. Everybody's blind, but somehow automatic still got a kill from that. Now Walco desperately sprinting over, trying to plug the gap that is now completely open at short. Walco readies in stance, but only one kill as JT.
For years, been watching Gabi's teams and like the tactical nature of them. It's just always interesting.
Something nice about North American CS, though. No smokes left here for Complexity in the final 20 seconds. CT is currently smoked and coffins, but they've got to go eventually on these smokes. 3 players over here for EG's defense. Volko's letting them run on by. Perhaps waits for that bomb plant. The time is limited. They have to start planting. JT locking in the plant. Junior goes to deny, and he won't be able to get it in time. Bomb just about goes down. I thought Volko was just kind of letting them run on by.
Yeah, well, he had to come through the smoke, right? He was the one in the smoke CT.
Yeah, and it faded away at the...
Yeah, he wanted to come through that. And for EG, you're going to have to win it. 1 SMG. Here comes the late flashbangs to run through. Good first kill from George. And now he can hold position over at Logs. 2 rounds back to back. Grim has been taken out of the fight early. There goes Walco. Alish finds it. Now there's at least one more. And George just barely gets away.
Scrappy start to the round here. Recovers for the kill, and JT falls, so now they're looking for that playback to be. And George's turn to hold.
Oh, he's screwed.
He really is in a comfortable position, but he gets his gun out, Jason. And he shuts down this attack. Holzerk will fight on his own. He must do everything on his own. Smoke in the back pocket. Gives him more cover to reposition after the plant. And now if he gets this close shot, it's truly on. But Junior's seen the tip of the barrel poking around the corner. And Evil Geniuses have opened up once again the chance.
What a hero.
Settling the play. It's Complexity searching for the answer. Maybe it's a leash to grab it. And Holzerk, he's very impactful so far. To lose him so early in the round. At this point in the game, he's disappointed, but Junior misses the shot. He will recover. The leash does damage, but it has to be traded by JT, but they're still fighting with less resources here, Complexity. They're making their final move towards this A site. There's 2 players still in defense. The other 2 rotating in from the B bomb site. They need the kills, and they need them cleanly. They can't afford to lose another member here. And Automatic is going to forcibly remove one of Floppy. JT and Grim fight back, and now it's a 2v2 post plant to try and close out this map, or we're going to overtime.
I can't believe how honest EG's been kept rotating over from the B bomb site. Just now exiting arches, just now stepping in towards library. There's even time for Grim to get away and pit. A power position.
And you only have 2 flashes for this job, and JT's won an essential fight out at Walco. It's George in the 1v2 recovery. And as you mentioned, that power position of Grim should be enough to close it, and it will be. Inferno goes the way of Complexity in this North American derby. Evil Geniuses play it close, but their map pick is done.
At a minimum, yeah, for sure. You're just going to start booking it when they get to a certain distance. Only defenders out towards long. That's a good find from Automatic. No need to engage him, and no need to turn the corner and really take any fights against that USP, but Floppy does it anyways, and that's what you get. You deserve that.
Yeah, you definitely deserve that. Automatic.
I don't like those lessons being dished out, but, you know.
Sometimes they're essential learning.
Only one way to learn.
Yeah, true. And maybe we'll learn about Automatic even further here. Is he going to get a 3rd kill? He's got the right read. He's been reading a lot. Reading those books and now reading Complexity. And finally gets his reward because of all of that. So the key truly is knowledge. And now Alish stuck at the flower beds. He will get 1 before falling. And I don't know how that round went so badly for Complexity, considering they walked up to A and it was free.
Yeah, Automatic was...
And Grim has got a lot of space here. Look at this.
Deja vu, baby.
It feels exactly the same, doesn't it? Is it going to be deja vu? Are we going to see Automatic? Or is it just a glitch in the matrix here?
Oh, this is actually dangerous. If they miss this detail and try and get a quick flank. Okay, there he is. He's been spotted by Floppy again, taking that peek, and they did. They did overlook the sandbag. So 1 kill. Floppy's gone down again to Automatic, but this time it's a double peek, and Grim's able to trade it off.
Okay, Complexity. This 4-spy has got them into a winnable position. Timing looking away there for Grim as he was towards bank. Now on the truck. Strong position. George comes back with a wheel of his own, and Grim uses that ratty little angle to his best effect.
That's obviously not going to happen.
Look how far back they've got Grim as well. He's a party watching that connector walk up. No one's coming connector, but because the bomb is planted for him late into the round, he will be the player with some utility left and with the AK at range. So it should be enough here for a lead.
No kit, so this is going to have to, as soon as contact is made, this is going to have to be quick.
Oh, he's just sitting on the truck, but yeah, they got to run now. Right into Halzerk at default with a Liege. Good work between the two of them, but now Grim has to come into play. He's the last piece of this puzzle. And the defuse being stuck, they've done it. They've actually done it. EG come back in. They win the retake even after all those kills from Halzerk and Elise in the site. EG make it work. Yeah, I don't know if Junior's going to let that happen. Oh, he's going to be stepping up again. Remember, Automatic is still in the connector, so the main pack of your attack can't get past. Automatic gets a double. Now you've got this last-ditch effort to try and get two players through short into this B bomb site.
And then all of a sudden we have a weakened B bomb site that we can come down and split. Just a little bit late to kind of deal with any of the obstacles, such as...
No one on the CT hold is peeking to deny this bomb plant. So Halzerk is able to cross out the default, get the bomb down. Now Floppy fending off the connector retake attempt. He does get one, and the information onto the second. So you know that Walco and George coming in from CT and connector, and Halzerk will scope up on CT, lands the shot, a lot of damage, but no kill, and so Halzerk is now focusing on that reposition. Made the drop sound, and the flash connects right in front of his face, but as soon as they take out George at short, both of them can converge on the one position at CT.
Floppy is going to lead the way out the short tunnel towards Sandbags. Quick challenge as he gets up behind the Molotovs and Sandbags. Spotted one. Spotted a second as well. And now that gives information over, so they're confident to stream through Monster. But actually pause a little bit. Somewhat of a flashbang blocks them off, and a defensive smoke denies access into the site. So, oh man, Elige is left in no man's land as his team cannot possibly aggress. It comes in late, and the trades are all there for EG. It's only Halzerk remaining.
Do some damage here, Halzerk. I don't have a lot of money EG left over in residual cash, so if you can take a few players out here, that would be great. He looks at heaven. Now they know he's on the middle of the site. And it's going to be impossible for him to do damage. So really good round from EG. What a back and forth game this is. We'll confirm his reposition with the AWP by taking that kill onto Grim outside of the top of the connector. 35 seconds left. They need a couple of kills back here, Complexity, and Elige is the player to do so. And they know that Junior was somewhere around here, but he's into the toilets. He's very committed to this, but he might just find the player at the back of the pack. Oh, the straggler of Halzerk is caught, and Walco's come up to help through the connector. EG split open this attack, and 15 seconds left. There's not even enough time to get that bomb back. This one's done. EG will put two together, and 5-3 the scoreline reads.
That's a great round from Junior.
With long peek from Automatic coming out too. I mean, the goal here is just trying to overwhelm the site, and Automatic makes that more difficult by getting long control. And so this round collapses as you would expect. EG with 6, and you gotta feel good about how you... Oh, he's committed to toilets again, and he got away with it last time. Wall buying through the divider on Halzerk, decides to pull the trigger, and that instantly sentences him to death. JT crosses around the back of the truck. Good kill from Grim in response, but he's reloading. And that's the perfect time for George to move in. They're traded by Halzerk. Now we're at a 2v2. Now we're at an equilibrium. And the retake's coming in from the other side. They're coming in from long and middle. So you have to be worried about this if you're Complexity.
It feels like they have the information, though, because Elige is being so aggressive towards Bank, and same with Halzerk has actually pushed down the stairs, so they know exactly what's coming. They have all the intel now. Flashbang is out, initiates the retake. Hex the first man up. They have to get past Halzerk, and they will. They pass that test, and the bomb is not planted for Elige. Oh, he needs that, and he's got it. Walco's turn to hop over. Flashbang misses its mark, and Walco holds the angle. Good headshot. Kit in hand, defuse in hand, and 7th round for EG.
Oh, this is got to be frustrating now for Complexity. Even when you're getting them into this close scenarios, you're not coming out on top of them. You're not the team that's winning these clutches.
EG's picked up the pace. Automatic's in trouble. He does have teammates there to help him. 2 of them, in fact, and Junior's got the first. Automatic traded off, but Junior's going to grab one more. He's got one more. Oh, Grim. Not quick enough to the step. That's some fine op work.
Oh, you love to see that from Junior. Yeah, it's lovely work.
Yeah, I mean, this is in no means going to be a round one for complexity, but I think JT's thinking we got 4 kills in the last round. We could use 1 or 2 more just to really keep this economy close, and that ain't going to happen.
5 in a row now for EG.
They're on fire.
On fire, just like this round from Junior. Killing the toilets, George helps him, then they try to just follow up and chase down that AWP, and you think perhaps eventually they'll get rid of him. Maybe he is going to get another one too. He's looking towards bathrooms, uses that smoke to create a wall behind him to take the luge out of the round. And it just feels like clockwork right now, ticking on. Junior, one by one. Finally, Grim will remove the AWP, and Hex will swing on Floppy. Oh, ooh, Holzerk not getting the angle he wants on George. Oh, this is a tough take of the site. Grim is going to fall, leaving it all on Holzerk. And you're just not getting anything. Nothing.
No, EG's playing this super well. Super well. They look full focus, well prepared for overpass here.
Yeah, it's so hard. You're basically going up against a replenished B defense again, right? You get...
The smokes are going to fade soon too, so you only have a few moments to strike.
You have 1 pick. That's it. Nothing more here for complexity. And it looks like nothing more will be coming their way until Holzerk ignites. A double kill, flicks back, nearly gets 3. What a magical moment that would have been for him, but it's not to be. Another round to the tally and the streak.
Out monster we go. They beat the smoke. Hex now realizes it.
Last-ditch effort to grab one right at the end, but it is not going to be happening. Floppy left alone in a 1v5. He's 4 and 12 in this half.
Dang.
It's not being a pretty showing from complexity.
I did not expect this. Is complexity's map pick.
Yeah,
their T side is just completely been dismantled and exposed.
I don't even know if they've done enough in that first half to make this realistic. Here's automatic at Monster. It's going to be Floppy taking the first. Automatic hits the deck. And now George running right into the side. It's the clock locking in that first kill. And now maybe there's a chance for EG to crush this short player. But Elige has withstood that attack from Wolko. And maybe, just maybe, Complexity have got another round here. EG have yet to get near the site. And it's hard to fight when you can't even see where Floppy's shooting you from. And that is going to be the 4th for Complexity. They would win the pistol. That's kind of essential if there's to be anything here.
And it's pretty chill.
It's very chill.
Yeah, it's very chill. Everyone's hanging out. Through Monster Tunnel we go.
And just as they do that, you know, JT and Grim have pushed through short, and they can get around the back of this tunnel. Good kill from JT. That's Hex gone. Now into the site. JT runs up through short, lays down the law with the MP9, trying to make it uncomfortable to try and commit to that bomb plant, and that is exactly what happens. Not even given the shot to plant, and it is a 5th round for Complexity.
Might want to grab that M4.
Style. Right, halfway there, Complexity. Halfway there to tying this game up.
Holzerk's AWP better be on point. Elige is behind the tree. There it is. Nice shot. Just as Elige was out in the open, traded off by an AWP itself. Junior response. 4 on 4 we go. And that means long control is seated over as Holzerk wants nothing to do with the fights from here on out. So they'll re-aggress in bathrooms with 50 seconds left on the clock.
Holzerk. Oh, he's got this kill surely on Wolko. Sees the arm, sees the kill, and seizes the chance. Now, the player for EG about to be in towards this B side. Flash is ready to unleash the attack on Floppy. But the flash on the first one doesn't connect. The second is perfect. And Floppy repositions to watch Automatic sprint across the bridge.
Yeah, Automatic's going to be frustrated he didn't get that one. He had everything he needed to kind of play the position as well. Floppy maintaining his aggression. It's just one. It's just hexed. And he goes down.
Oh, Elige. Are you ready for this? He is. Gets himself into a really tight angle and defends against 2 running towards him. Now Elige wants to get out of the connector, back to safety, and that's what he does.
Yeah, has Holzerk covering his retreat as well, looking towards Party.
Holzerk's going to run back. Elige is really going to love the upgrades to the CS2 skins in his inventory. He rocks a great style here. That nameplate, it's going to look sublime.
I respect the hell out of the no skin game.
Yeah. It's really a minimalist look, and Elige, well, his life is now minimized. 3 kills in the round, but that is all he will find. He's gone. Automatic will now move around the side of his own smoke, and it's actually worked out really well. Is this the unraveling of the thread? Automatic with the kill onto Elige, and then the follow-up to Oh, this could end in absolute disaster and misery for Complexity, or Floppy could secure the clutch. He's coming around the back. Yeah, and he's made a noise, but they're not close enough to hear that one. So JT out of the bank, sees the bomb, takes it out, and now Automatic on the op. Been an opper in his time, in his career. It's time to roll it back and close it, but Floppy turns, and it's a Complexity on fire. 5 in a row.
All right, everyone can exhale now. That was dicey. Automatic still got some game with that Deagle. Beautiful shot, swapping away from the M4. Making that round really interesting. That's Elige, wrapping around the smoke to find Grim, and then Halzerk up next.
Oh, it's really cool from Automatic that he even gives them a shot then. JT needs to be worried about Automatic. That man is going to signal he's already out. JT gets the gun out. Automatic doesn't win that fight. The firepower has disappeared for EG now. It felt like Complexity couldn't fight back in the first half. Now it's EG who are in that position. Junior, you know, one versus...
I respect it.
Oh,
I respect it.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Oh, fair play. Nice try, Junior. Fighting a battle in which he continues to fall back, but now the fast flank is here. Awkward from Elige, but he manages it at the end of the day.
Yeah, Floppy needed to stay alive and give Grim time, and Grim has now got all the time in the world. The bomb is down on the bridge, so they must cross into his crosshair. And he will get this free kill. That's one. Now they're doubled up, so Elige has to try and trade. His last whereabouts was short, and Hex so close to winning that round, but Elige will win the duel. Now Grimathy on an MP9.
This is a big boy play from JT. Oh my lord. Oh dear.
Automatic, that's brutal. That's brutal.
I feel horrible. Well, there's one creeping up long.
Well, there's still a way to win this round, of course. Grim on Dicebox gets forced into the side of the Dicebox, and for the time being, he's covered by Floppy, but he goes down by the hands of Junior.
That's maybe the worst position for an MP9. Yeah. Grim's just like, well, I'm screwed.
Well, the only spot I can hold now is
he's just like, I can't do anything. JT's laughing at it because we're gonna show that again on replay, aren't we? I guess it has to be, but he's gonna get. He's never gonna expect this. Oh, he's dead. Oh, that was the 1 HP. That was the 1 HP. Okay. Oh, okay. That's why that seemed so easy.
Hold your horses. It's just one kill.
2 defenders. EG's got to be really careful. You almost want to scout this.
That's bad. That's real bad to look away for Halzerk. Now Floppy, they know where he is. Okay, let's just avoid him. Let's just avoid the last player in this round and run up towards that A-bomb site. Money. Kill for Floppy.
He can win this.
He can absolutely win this, but he's considering where he wants to go.
Saving the op, I think.
Nope. No, he is not.
Going back for a kit.
Gonna flash.
They're actually so far back.
He'll just tap it, and then the peek will come in, they'll jump, seize off it, now tap it again, they'll peek again, and this time it's an AWP. So 14 to 12, didn't save the AWP, didn't save anything. Now look towards it, don't overextend though. All that short right now for Junior, desperately looking for an overextension from JT. Hasn't happened yet. An Automatic walks through Monster, needed to win that. Junior, the AWPer fell. JT on the double with a 5-7. The in-game leader stepping up with a 5-7, and he is bringing Complexity, dragging, kicking, screaming to 13 rounds. Halzerk looks away. George gets a lot of space here at long.
Oh, good flash, good peek. Oh, Floppy, get yourself a third. Yeah, pistol whip him. Do it, baby. That's the bomb down. And now all of a sudden, Elige had spotted this out towards long earlier. Halzerk goes for a duel with the P250, but it's all good. Like, the round's over. Op can be recovered and saved.
Yeah, you think a little play is developing for George, and then the flop of B just gets the triple, even with a pistol whip. But that's going to be Complexity tying up the scoreline.
Yeah, they've had to battle all the way back.
I think the
3 to 12 at the half.
Yeah, EG have been in the lead since 4-3 in the game, right? So
yeah, I think so. Right around there.
So Complexity are now finally taking that lead away from them, 14-14.
There were only 2 defenders at the B bomb site when that happened. This time it'll be a little bit different.
Halzerk very committed, but Floppy comes away with it. Halzerk eventually goes down, but he did get one kill even with the pistol pulled. The secondary weapons doing all the work for every player. But in the end, Complexity absolutely destroy that B push.
Ooh. Don't give him a hug. Just let him stew in it. Let him get angry.
Good cop, bad cop. Halzerk rips apart Walco. Now George's turn as he moves his way into middle. Has slipped behind. I think he made a step. Oh, Grim looks back. George is gone. Grim swings off a double from Grim. And now down to just 2 players for EG. Speaking of Grim, it's the grim reality the evil geniuses live in. From a 12-3 half to a 16-14 loss, they had shots at this series. They maybe even had a chance of winning it 2-0 in a different world. But evil geniuses have watched this crash down around them, and Complexity will withstand.
Yeah, this is a horrible feeling if you're EG. Oh, what a great first half. A defensive battle between these 2 squads and just Complexity. The individuals late on in this map have just delivered a victory to Complexity. Alicia's 25 kills. He's just had like his 1 or 2 frags here or there with his aggressive plays. Really disruptive. JT had his 5-7 round. Floppy had his triple kill round. Grim's got his triple kill right here. What a comeback. Complexity eliminate EG in stunning fashion from 3-12 to 16-14. They knock EG out with a 2-0 series victory.
Yeah, story of defenses.